In this episode, we'll examine fundamental terms and concepts in project management. We'll explore key terms, including differences between projects and operations, the identification of project stakeholders, and the various roles of project managers. Additionally, we'll discuss project lifecycle, organizational influences, and the basics of Agile methodology. My approach in covering these topics will be to provide you a definition and also a real world example. First topic, projects versus operations. Projects are temporary endeavors with unique outcomes. An example of this can be as simple as organizing your files at your desk, or as complex as building a custom web application. Operations involve ongoing, repetitive tasks. A good example of this is within business, human resources, purchasing, or sales. Typically, they will be departments. The next topic that we will discuss is identifying project stakeholders. Stakeholders can be individuals, groups, or organizations affected by or perceived to be affected by a decision, activity, outcome of the project, program, or portfolio. Let's start defining stakeholders. Customer is an individual, groups, or organization who receives the product or service generated. End user is an individual who is affected by the product or service generated by the project. Sponsors are individuals or groups that provide finances, management, or overall support to the project. And this can be internal or external to the organization. Project managers is a person assigned by the performing organization to lead the project team. And this individual is responsible for achieving the project objectives. The project management office is a management structure that standardizes project related governance process and facilitates sharing of resources, methodologies, tools, and techniques such as KPIs, key performance indicators, training, and governance. In the project management team, these are members of the project team who are responsible for project management activities such as procurement management, purchasing, inputting data into the project management information system, or assuming the role of the project manager if they are absent. Project management team members comprise of the project manager, project management team, and also individual members. These individuals use their expertise to complete project tasks, provide estimates of task duration, contribute to deliverable schedules, and also estimate costs and dependencies. The next topic is a project manager's role. A project manager is an individual who is responsible for managing all aspects of the project. A project manager works with stakeholders to define project objectives. With team's input, the project manager plans, schedules, and budgets project activities. A project manager monitors team performance and makes corrective actions if needed. Furthermore, a project manager identifies and monitors project risk. These roles differ than a functional or operational manager. Let me define both a functional and operational manager. A functional manager is an individual who provides resources to a project manager, who in turn assigns them to project activities. This is like a accounting manager, sales manager, or a customer service manager. An operational manager is an individual who manages a core business area. This is such as design, manufacturing, provisioning, testing, research, development, or maintenance. An operational manager manages the production and maintenance of the products, services an organization provides. The fourth topic we will discuss is the project lifecycle. A project lifecycle is a series of project phases that the project passes through from its start to finish. To improve management control, projects are broken into manageable sequential phases of work activities. Project phases are a collection of logically related project activities that culminate in the completion of one or more deliverables. In the project lifecycle, the type and number of project phases depend on variables such as cadence and development approach. Cadence is the timing and frequency of project deliverables or the rhythm of activities throughout the project. The project lifecycle is marked with the beginning of the project. During initial phases, the general scope and time is determined. During sequential phases, detailed planning and also execution of work activities begin. During the final phase or closeout phase, this is when the project is closed, knowledge and artifacts are archived, and the project team is released or dismissed. In part five, I wanted to discuss organizational influences and enterprise environmental factors that impact the project an organization undertakes. I'm going to describe four ways that organizational influences impact the culture and governance in the project. Number one, company policies. Think of working for a company that has a ton of company policies, ethics policies, HR policies, social media policies, computer operational policies. Those policies can impact the types of projects that you can undertake. Number two, a company's values. A company's values and beliefs can impact the expectations, the major impacts of the organizational culture that the projects that you're going to want to undertake. Think of working for an environmentally friendly or sustainable organization. You're going to be looking for more environmentally friendly or sustainable conservation like projects. Number three, company management style. This can impact the types of projects that you undertake because, case in point, if you're working for an authoritarian type of organization, you probably have top down management. There's probably a lot of risk. So you're going to probably have more predictive type projects. Number four, work environment. Imagine working for a work environment where there are no ground rules, where you're going as you go. That's probably more adaptive. So you're going to be more in that experimental, more adaptive type of project. Another environmental factor that can impact the type of projects that you will entertain are enterprise environmental factors. These are factors that can impact you positively or negatively. And this typically happens during the planning phase, but this happens also throughout the entire project's life cycle. These enterprise environmental factors can include organizational culture, human resource pools, marketplace conditions, stakeholder risk tolerance, political situations, regulations, and also the project management information system. In our final topic, I will briefly discuss the Agile methodology. Agile project management is an iterative and incremental project management approach that focuses on customer value and team empowerment. Each iteration can span anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks. And after each iteration, the working product is increased with functionality and shared with the client for feedback. Frequent feedback sessions allow the developers the ability to continuously improve the product. Agile is based on a set of basic values, which include communication, simplicity, feedback, courage, and humility. If you are interested in receiving more resources like this video, please scan the QR code seen on this screen. This will direct you to our webpage where you can access both free and paid project management resources.